Alright guys, good evening. It is Wednesday again and I am doing a new recipe. It's actually a new one for me too, and I'm getting into tips today for a tip for health and successful health at that. So today I'm doing a buckwheat porridge. I have some buckwheat in my pantry, and because I got this recipe out of a raw vegan book, it's not cooked to be soft. It was left overnight in some water. So then buckwheat, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at that. Anyway, okay, so that's a half of a cup of buckwheat and I'm sticking it in the food processor. This is a pretty basic recipe and it should be pretty good for breakfast tomorrow. Oh good, my dog is cleaning it up. All right, so half a cup of buckwheat. Also, I have a date here, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried dates, but they're really creamy and chocolatey. I just soak it in some water so that it softens up when I put it in here. And then the recipe calls for 1 apple. So I already did the most of chopping it up. So I got some slices going already. I feel like my lighting is kind of weird in here today. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. Anyway, so 1 apple. I'm gonna stick this in here. I'm gonna save a few slices for after it's done being food processed, just so I can get some nice little apple chunks of flavor for myself. Also, I think adding stuff like walnuts after you're done with this would be a good addition, just so you can get that extra omegas. And then it just calls for a little bit of cinnamon. So it's a super basic recipe. And basically raw vegan means that any food that you make does not exceed like 113 degrees or something like that. It's a very low heat. So that's why like dehydrating your foods takes so long, because they dehydrate them at a very low rate so it doesn't break down the nutrients in the food itself, which is what cooking does. So I'm gonna put this guy through the blend. It's already a nice creamy consistency. I'm just gonna push some of these chunks down. All right, perfect. So there it is. It's no longer chunky, it's now creamy, like almost like an oatmeal. And then it calls for cinnamon to taste. So however much you like, throw it in there and then give her a taste. So I'm gonna spin some in there real quick and then I'm gonna taste this. Definitely some more cinnamon. And actually, you guys, just because I'm modifying this and I'm experimenting too, you know what I think would be really good? Some maple syrup. So I'm gonna get some of that in here too. see, this whole process can be pretty simple, little experimentation at times, but you live and you learn, right? I think this is really gonna do the trick. It's pretty plain. All right, that's what's up. So there's that porridge. That'll be my breakfast tomorrow. Real quick and easy, except for, you know, the overnight part, but that's easy enough. It just sits in the fridge. Anyway, the real reason why we're here is to talk about exercise today, because exercise is so important for us. It's good, obviously, for your health, your cardiovascular health. It helps boost your immune system. It helps with your mood, including can help with things like depression. It helps lower cholesterol. It helps boost your metabolism. Exercise helps so many things. I don't even know, like everything. It helps your sleep. It helps your, I probably already said immune system. But yeah, so I mean, it's essential for our health. And in 20 years or 30 years or whenever you get to retire, are you still going to be able to use your body the way you want to use it for your retirement years? So the point is if you think you don't have time now, you need to make time, because this is the most essential thing to our entire existence. Using the body that God gave us. We have been blessed with this vessel, and it will do anything you ask it to. You just have to have that will and desire. So my challenge to you now is to start trying to make that effort to move. It's not about, you know, starting to run a marathon. It's not about weightlifting at the gym every day. Just movement, okay? Like a 15-minute walk. Start with a 10-minute walk. Start where you can and from there, the more you do it, the more you're going to want to do it, the more time you're going to want to spend with it. I promise you. Because this journey for me didn't start till I was like 26, and I had real bad lower back pain, and I realized that all I had to do was get off my butt for that pain to go away. And it was a really excruciating pain. So that's the best advice I can say, is you just have to get that motivation and just start moving. You know, I started just walking around the park. I moved up to Tumamock Hill. I did that. And now, you know, several years later, I'm instructing at a kickboxing gym, which is pretty cool. And not something I expected. I love hiking. That was something that I was so sad that I wasn't doing with my life. And I wasn't going down the right path that I wanted to live. So that really resonated with me in having to get my exercise attitude in shape. So with that, I wanted to show you this little thing. It's got some samples here. Let's see if I can flip this camera for you. So, little ideas. Walking the dog around the Parker neighborhood. My dog is my best friend. He really makes all my time out in the world a lot more, enjoyable. Hiking, walking, going to the store, taking the stairs versus the elevators if you have that opportunity. Do some yard work. Walk to your convenience store versus drive to it. It's only like a 5-minute drive. That means you got a, maybe 15-20 minute total walk. You can start a membership at a gym. I know it can be unmotivating at a gym. Maybe start at a gym where there's classes involved, where you can interact with other people. I think that makes a huge difference in your want to be there when you get to meet and interact with other people. Riding your bike. If you don't have a bike, find one, find a used bike. They'll get you down the River Relito path, and it's a really fun way to spend some time, away from the house. So then I got this little thing down here, okay? And you think it's little and it's insignificant, but just look. If you took the stairs for 5 minutes twice a week, it would equal 43 hours of taking the stairs in a year. Can you imagine? That makes a difference in your life. Walking 10 minutes 3 times a week is 26 hours in a year. 26 hours, that's 10 minutes 3 times a week. That's nothing. Okay? Doing some yard work once a week, that equals 13 hours. That's movement, guys. That's significant movement. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. So, let's see, I'm bringing you back to me here. Those are just some really easy ideas to get you going, get you up. I know we always want a partner to do it with, but to be honest, at the end of the day, it's just you, yourself, and you who have to make that decision. So the best partner I say you can get is if you don't have a pet, a dog will always want to go for a walk with you no matter what. And they keep you on your feet for sure. So have fun experimenting with new foods if you'd like. Exercise, get that thought, in there, and any opportunity you have, take it. Take those extra steps. Get a Fitbit. See and challenge yourself every day. And that's really all. So I just wanted to say I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys all stay safe and healthy. I know we're about to be going down on a curfew, possibly another shutdown soon. So, you guys stay healthy, stay safe, put good food in your body, exercise, and you should be able to fight anything that comes your way. Have a great evening, guys.